When two powerhouse tools come together, your workflow gets a major upgrade. And that's why we are so excited to announce that Flodesk now directly integrates with HoneyBook. I'm Dawn, and I'm the Product Education Manager here at Flodesk. And today in this video, I'm going to show you how to set up this HoneyBook integration and how you can use it to up-level your marketing strategy. Flodesk and HoneyBook are already powerhouse tools on their own, but this integration brings them together in the best way. Here's why this integration is a game changer. With this integration, you can streamline your workflow and send your client information from HoneyBook to Flodesk at the right time in your client process. No Zapier is required. This also allows you to elevate your client experience and send them beautifully branded emails throughout your client journey. Use these emails to share tips and tricks on how your client can make the most of your time together. Or send a quarterly update and tell everybody what you've been up to. You can also use this strategy to connect with your clients after their experience is over. Offer them first access to future sessions, or even a discount so they can book with you again. When it comes to utilizing email marketing in your client process, the opportunities are truly endless. Okay, so let's actually get this integration set up together. This integration is available to HoneyBook users who are currently using an Essentials or Premium plan. If you have questions about your plan on HoneyBook, don't hesitate to reach out to the HoneyBook support team to get further assistance. Okay, so let's connect this integration together. I'm here in my HoneyBook dashboard, and I'm going to come up to the top, click on Tools, and then Integrations. I'm going to scroll down, and you'll see a card for Flodesk. Go ahead and click the Connect button. Click Connect again, and then you'll be taken to the Flodesk login screen. If you aren't already a Flodesk user, you can start your trial here as well by clicking Sign Up at the bottom. I'm going to go ahead and sign in. And then it asks me permission to access my Flodesk account. I'm going to click Allow. And there you go. My HoneyBook account is now officially connected to my Flodesk account. Okay, so we've connected our HoneyBook account to our Flodesk account. But now we need to create an automation in HoneyBook to send that information over to Flodesk at the right time. Something really powerful about this integration is that you get to choose when in your client journey you send that information over to Flodesk. You can even do it multiple times if that's part of your strategy. So let's walk through a scenario together. Let's say I want to send a beautifully branded welcome email as soon as a client books with me. To do this, I'm going to create an automation in HoneyBook that kicks off when somebody makes their first payment. After they've made that payment, HoneyBook automation will automatically send their information over to Flodesk and add them to the booked clients segment I have set up. Now on the Flodesk side, once they're added to that segment, it'll kick off a workflow and send them that email automatically. This is super easy to set up, and I'm going to show you exactly how. Okay, so I'm back here in HoneyBook. I'm going to come up to the top to automations. Now, for this to work, you have to use the new version of automations. If you don't have that yet, reach out to HoneyBook support and they will help you out. Once I'm here, I'm going to click on Create Automation. To start this automation, I want to go ahead and set my trigger. So in this situation, I want this to start when somebody makes their first payment. I'm going to come over here to the right and select First Payment Paid. Next, I'm going to come over here to the plus sign and I'm going to add an action. So this is something that happens after the trigger has begun. Over here on the right, you can see that we have a new Flodesk option. I'm going to go ahead and click on it. Now I have a couple of settings here that I need to work on. The first one, I need to select my HoneyBook account. Next, I want the action to create or update a subscriber in Flodesk. Now I need to connect what fields in HoneyBook will send over to Flodesk. So here, I'm going to connect client full name and also their email address. Now this next piece is pretty important. This is where I select which segments we will add this subscriber to in Flodesk. For this example, I'm going to use the segment Booked Client. So let's take a minute here and talk about this double opt-in. By default, it is enabled, and that's because we want you to be compliant and follow those marketing rules and regulations. In order to send emails from a marketing platform, you have to have explicit permission from that person. So when double opt-in is turned on and you send their information to Flodesk, if they are not already a subscriber, they will receive an email confirming that they want to be added to this email list. Again, this keeps you compliant with marketing regulations, and we highly recommend you leave that double opt-in on. Okay, that's it. So now I can come up here and I'm going to go ahead and name this automation. And then I can go ahead and activate it. Okay, so now we're all set up on the HoneyBook side. Let's go ahead and set up this workflow on the Flodesk side. I'm going to go ahead, log into Flodesk, and then at the top, click on Workflows and New Workflow. There are a ton of great templates here to get you started, but for this example, I'm going to start from scratch. I want this workflow to begin when they are added to that booked client segment. So I'm going to click on this box here and then choose that segment that we connected our HoneyBook automation to. Next, I'm going to add an email. So I've already created a welcome email. I'm going to go ahead and duplicate it and add it to my workflow. Okay, so quick overview about this workflow. This workflow will begin when somebody is added to the booked client segment. Immediately after they're added, they will be sent the welcome email. And then that's it. I'm going to go ahead and click publish. Okay, so let's recap what we just did. When somebody makes their first payment in HoneyBook, HoneyBook will send their information over to Flodesk and add them to the booked client segment. That segment is attached to a workflow in Flodesk, and when somebody is added to that segment, the workflow automatically begins and sends that welcome email. This happens nearly instantly, and whenever creating automations like this, please make sure you go test it yourself so you know exactly what your client experience looks like. So there you have it, Flodesk and HoneyBook working together to simplify your workflows and elevate your marketing. Ready to get started? Log into your Flodesk account or start that free trial to get started today.